A Monday night decision by the Bemidji City Council to require masks indoors at all public facilities, including businesses, has caused a firestorm of controversy. One local business owner posted on Facebook that Mayor Rita Albright and other council members that voted for the ordinance are no longer welcome in his store. Here's how the vote breaks down. On the yes votes, Mayor Rita Albright, council members Michael Mielhaus and Emily Rivera. Councilmember Ron Johnson abstained from voting, saying he needed more time to make a decision. Councilmember Nancy Erickson was the only no vote.
Well, you're the only lone voting no.
Yep, again.
Is that because, were you responding to the public from what you heard, or?
I was responding to the public, but I also felt that it was beyond the authority of the council to mandatory mask. Also, the maximum punishment for not adhering is a $1,000 fine and or 90 days in jail. It can be less than that, whatever the court decides, but I felt that was over the top. Also, I believe that through the response from the public prior to the meeting, it was a 50-50 split on support and not support for it. And businesses have the opportunity on their own to set their own policy. And that was a concern for me. I think that
so you'd rather see it if you were a business owner, go ahead and set your own policy and that's it.
Sure. I support wearing masks in public places when a business requires it. And I support the choice of a customer to either shop there or not. But the choices should be made by that individual and by that business. So to set a mandated mask policy to the end of December 31st, just seems excessive to me.
Okay. And what's the initial fine and or what is it? Is it a ticket or warning or?
Well, initially it can be a warning. It depends upon when law enforcement arrives. That's another issue I'll tell you, is that I don't have enough law enforcement in this city to be able to respond to all of this. So that was another issue that I had, is that it's placed on law enforcement. But if you give me a second, I'll be able to find when law enforcement responds here. Enforcement. Okay. This is how it reads. Violation of this emergency declaration may be enforced by a warning letter, an administrative citation, and or misdemeanor prosecution pursuant to Minnesota Statute 12.45, with a misdemeanor penalty being a fine of $1,000, 90 days in jail, or both. So the court has the option to reduce that. That's the maximum.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But that just seems to me to be egregious.
Is there an initial fine set?
That is the initial fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's it. Right? That's the maximum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
right.
Are you getting an earful again today?
Oh, yes, but in support. In support from people who are saying thank you for doing, for representing me.
For voting no on it. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
That's right. And I can tell you that a member of the Ecclestown board called me and said, what did you do? I am getting calls from my Eccles Township constituents to beat the band here, and they're furious. And I can tell you that City Hall isn't currently bombarded with calls, they tell me this morning.
All right.
So it was honestly 50-50 here. And I just really believed that people should be able to have a choice.
So the Bemidji City Council's decision to require masks has caused quite a bit of controversy. We also have a call into Mayor Rita Albright. We'll have her on if she returns our call. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.